Hello everybody, I'm Eileen from ET Speed from Home Blog. Welcome to my YouTube channel. What I have here today is Nextbase dashcam. This model is 512GW, and before I show you the footage, I'm going to quickly show you what I have here in the box itself, and then I'm going to show you how I set it up, because I have reset the whole thing again into default setting, and then I'm gonna show you how I go through all the menu and what they have in there and what I think about this dash cam. So first, let me show you what I have here. This is the car charger. I have measured it. It's about 4 meters long, which is a very good length, because sometimes your plug is not at the front, it's in the middle. So this is a good length for you to channel all the way through to your car, right to the back of your charger. So 4 meters long, very good. And then we have this USB mini USB cable here. On the instruction itself, it said that please charge for 2 hours before you use it. So I use this mini USB cable to charge the dash cam for 2 hours before I use it. So let's put it aside. And then it comes with 2 clips. One is to stick permanently, and one is just you can sort of like take it on and off. So you're gonna go to traveling, so this is best for like traveling. And then this is sort of like fixed in a car, so it will stay in position in one area. It's quite easy to take it off, so I'm not sure if you can see. So this is the mount holder. So what I do here is I need to plug this off first. Okay, so just it's so in a ball, so you sort of pull it out. So you change to the sucker to the permanent one if you want to, but if you don't want at the moment, let me put it back to the suction one. Okay, right, so it's just simply pop in and pop out, and you have this clip. I'll show you in a minute how I put it on. And then it do come with extra sticker, so if you change your car, you still can use this as a backup. So you have this for yours. Right, now let's come to the camera itself. Sorry that I forgot to mention, inside the box also have a quick start guide, and then stickers to warn people that you have a camera in there, and then some information if you need some help. Right, let's get back to our camera itself. So when I first got it, it have some plastic sheet here, which I have removed it. So what we have here is a 140-degree wide angle lens, which I think that is quite common for most of the dash cam. They do have about 140-degree lens that you can shoot a bit more onto the side. And what I love about this is that it comes with some filter to reduce the glaring and reflection, which I can see it quite clearly in my night footage, that it does reduce it, the sort of lighting, and then it makes it quite easy to see the night footage. Right, this one, when it comes in a box with this cap, so what you do is just slot it off. Okay, so what do we slot it off here? Okay, and then let's put it aside. And this is for you to mount onto your clip. This says GPS, so this is the they don't have built-in into the dash cam, they have it on the outside here. So what I do is you just slide it in. This is like a magnetic, it will sort of attract to it, and then you just need to slide and click, and that's it. So that's how you mount onto your suction holder here. Okay, this is what I use for the suction holder here, and then you sort of tighten it up when you are ready. So at the moment I'm not doing it yet. So what about this GPS is that you can either turn it off or turn it on. So it sort of give you some information about the location, so it gives you some good evidence to say that you are where you are, you know, what's the movement. So it's sort of picking up the location of where you are, and you cannot see it on your video itself. You have to go to your PC using their software to see the GPS. So if you want to review a footage, it will not be able to see the GPS location. Okay. What I like about this is that this GPS feature is sort of worldwide, so there's no need for you to alter it if you are driving outside the UK, as it will sort of pick up the same information using the Google Map. So, which is really a nice feature. Right, let's talk about the camera itself. Here, written real camera. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see it. This is the socket. Let me quickly open it up. So this is a socket, so it sort of gives you an option for near future where you want to install a real camera. So this is quite nice because not all dash cam have this kind of feature, which I quite like it, because I think sometimes you do need camera for the back. Right, so this is where you charge. You plug in your USB to charge it. This is more for the USB, because for the main socket, for the charger is here. So you just use your car charger, plug it in here for your car charger. This is just so USB where you want to charge it at home. And then you have this HD outlet, so for you to plug straight into it to watch it on your TV or something like that. So that is for that. And then you have your micro SD card slot here. It can take up to 128 gigabyte. What I have here is just 32 gigabyte, which is enough for 2 hours of footage. So it really depends on what you want and how much you want to pay for it. Obviously 32 will not cost that much anyway. And then you have your voice recording, so it will record the voice inside the car itself. I don't really like this feature because it just tapes all the conversation in the car. I mean, it really depends on individual, but for me, I don't really like that. Right, now there's the reset button at the bottom, and then that is the screen. This is a 3-inch screen and it's not a touch screen. I keep trying to touch it and it's like, no, that's not touch screen. But so this is not a touch screen. Okay, and then you have your on off button up and down, and then you can stop the voice recording by pressing this one. When you're on the live feed, you can press it and then it will tell you caution, or it's have any Wi-Fi signal here. It will sort of blink it up, and then you have your menu, OK button, and mode. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn it on, because I have already charged this previously. So because I told you I have reset it, so I have to sort of set everything up again. But before that, let me show you the language. So we got how many different languages are there? Quite a few here, about 10 different language. Right, and then I just press OK. First time please use. Okay, and then press OK. And then you got UK and Belgium, Denmark. So you got so many different countries for you to choose from. It's all the European country, US, Canada, and other country. Oh, let me go back to the UK one, and then I'm gonna press OK. So you can select mile per hour or kilometer per hour, because in UK we use mile per hour. I'm just going to press OK. Setting up complete. So yep, it sort of will pick up the time and date when there's a satellite signal received. Okay, so I no need to adjust it. Just press OK. So now we are at the live stream itself. As you can see, this is recording. It's not recording yet. Okay, it will later on. I will show you when I plug it in. You got the battery life, you got the time and date here. This is the resolution that I select, exposure, you know, all the voice recording. If I don't want to have voice recording, I can just take it off like this. Let's go to the menu itself. I have bring it closer so that you can see it more clearly. So this is the video menu. What I do now is to show you the resolution. Let me turn it on. So for this camera, the resolution is 440p pixel. This is their HD high resolution. I felt that I would not need that one because all my devices, my home devices, don't have this resolution, so there's no point for me to set such a high resolution. I mean, obviously you can set the highest resolution, means that it will take up more memory of your SD card. It will rewrite your memory card quite quickly. Because all my device at home, my computer, my everything don't have such a high definition, so I felt that I can just use this one, this second one, which is come with 60 frames per second. Means that when I want to rewatch it, and I sort of want to look at the number plate, it will not be so laggy. I can sort of like go to different frame and see and try to picture what is the car number plate. For me, I felt that this is more useful for myself, but obviously you can go up to the max, which I think that you should, because if you want to provide any evidence, the police can have a quick look at it if they have a very good TV or things like that device to have a good pictures. For myself is no, I don't have it. For this one is the 1440p is that this is only 30 frames per second. So when you want to cut it down, you might have a good quality, but you sort of quite laggy. Your image is quite laggy. When you want to break down into frame, you might not be that clear. So it's just your personal choice. This one is also HD, this one is also HD, so there's nothing wrong with these two. So it depends on your personal choice. I will go for this one, but let me set okay. Right, the exposure, I don't really need that because it just depends on the weather itself, and then you sort of increase or decrease your, so I'm just gonna put it to 0 because I'm not gonna mess around. You got audio recording because I turned it off just now, so it's off, or you can on it back. Press OK. And then number and license plate. I don't see the point of this one. Let me go in there. Like you put in, you put in your license plate and things like that. I feel that nah, why should I? Right, video length. You got 2, 3 or 5 minutes in here, so it sort of break down the file into 2 minutes, 3 minutes or 5 minutes. So it really depends on yourself. Obviously 5 minutes will take some time to load, 3 minutes sort of like average, so just leave it at 3 minutes. I think it's fine. And then we have this time-lapse recording, so 3 minutes, 1 minute off, and then parking mode. I really love this mode, this parking mode. So for some dash cam, they require you to permanently fix to sort of link your cable into your batteries in your car, so that it will sort of record even when you park your car. But for this one, is this intelligent parking mode. What happened is, because your dash cam have built-in camera, built-in batteries, and it will sort of last you for quite a while. And what it means is that, so you have it sort of on. Let me turn it so fast. I'm going to have it on, yeah. And then if somebody crash into your car, because it sends this shock in your car, or the door move or things like that, it will start recording using their built-in battery, which is so good. So there's no need for you to go to the garage and have it cable set into your car battery. It will not drain out your car battery. This one, it will drain out the battery itself in here, so it sort of tap it for 2 minutes. If nothing happened, then it will stop. So you at least you got 2 minutes of footage if somebody bang into your car, things like that. So which I really love this feature. And then rotate display means that is to rotate this way up, so it will be upside down, but I'm not gonna do it now, otherwise I'm not messing it up. Let me press off. Okay, so time and date, I told you, this one will sort of display over here if you want it. The speed stamp, it will tell you how fast you drive, you know. GPS location stamp, if you want to turn it off on off, let me show you. So it's on as a default, and then this one will have like the Nextbase logo, and you know, like which model they are on your footage, but you know, it's up to you if you want it or not. And then dual file, and then the G Sense, which quickly show you. You got high, medium, low, and off. So it obviously you don't want it to be off. You want it to sense it so that it will pick it up. Right. Let me get out of here first. Let me press OK first. So let's back to the screen, and then we go to the setup menu. So you got your Wi-Fi. So this Wi-Fi is sort of useful when you download their free app. Turn on your Wi-Fi, and then it will connect to your apps, and then it will allow you to download your video very easily. I have no problem with the apps. It pick up in a second and watch my video very quickly. Put it on my iPad, you can put it on your phone, you can, you know, put it on your smart devices. Okay, you have to sort of turn it on before it can link onto your apps. Yeah, I'm not gonna format my SD card yet because otherwise it wipe out all my stuff. Time and date, the time zone, I could quickly show you. Like, you know, UK, there's nothing to set it. So press OK. Language, if you want to see what language you have. So these are the few languages that we have. So there's about 10 of them. Just press it, and then you have the country. You know, this one we just now have set it up. So speed unit, which is, I told you, the mile per hour, kilometer per hour. Speed display. So there's an option for you to off your live feed and then have the speed display. I turned it on before, and it's sort of a big number here, quite distracting. I don't really like it. I mean, I do have the speed display on my car itself already in digital, so I felt that that's not really necessary, and it's sort of like 1 or 2 miles off from my car. So it reflects quite a good speed display, but I felt that it's very distracting, especially yellow and big. I don't like it. So it really depends on you. Screensaver, which is you can turn off, because I don't like to have live feed into when you drive. It's sort of distracting because just have enough. So I like to turn it off. Okay, so and then the screen dimming, you can turn it off also or on. Oh dear. And then the device sound, which is this which is quite annoying, but so now if you off it, you cannot hear any noise, which is quite nice. And an announcement, auto power off, system info. So the next thing that I want to show you is the mode button. By pressing onto your mode button, you're sort of able to see the video itself. So just quickly slow down the videos that I've taken. So these are the few videos that I have taken because I have used it before. You can sort of go back to view your videos, and then you sort of can lock the video without this clip getting it wiped off. Just in case you don't have time to do it onto your phone, you want to save it, go to this mode video, press it, and it will sort of lock your video. You will not overwrite it. And let me unlock it first. So it's sort of like when you reset your SD card, it might wipe it off, but if you put that, it will not wipe it off. So this sort of good that you sort of can review back the video when you got no time to go into your apps and do it. But if you want to watch the number plate or all the details, it's best to use it on the app itself, because when you look at here, it's really tiny and small. I can't see anything at all. So it's just a 3-inch screen. It's really small. So this is sort of like you can go back and have a quick look and all the videos, all the clips that is saved in this SD card. So that is the mode button. You can press, okay, let's press OK, and then sort of show you the video live here, and you also have the sound. Okay, let me stop it first. Okay, let's stop. Okay, and then we go back to the main menu. Okay, so just want to quickly demonstrate to you of this clip-on suction mount holder. So what you do is just plug it into your windows, and then you sort of clip it, and then it's sort of able to hold it very tightly, and then screw this up, and then you're ready to go. Obviously plug in your cable. Review the footage, and I find that the daytime and nighttime are fairly good. You sort of can make it out the car model and the number plate itself. What I like about this is that it comes with this polarizing filter to reduce the glare and the reflection, that I can definitely see the benefit in the night footage, and it's quite clear on a normal day. This dash cam is very easy to set it up, and then I love reviewing the videos on the app. It's so easy to link it up. The quality of the video is good, as well as the video content. It also records the audio, which can be turned off. Also you can turn it off while using the screen itself. So if you do have any question, do pop on my comment page and let me know. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So bye for now. Bye bye.